others on the floor, finding places night ignored. Curtains breathe a shade of cream, dust awakens in the beam. Porcelain hums without a sound, tiny echoes drift around. Every corner learns to glow, slow enough for hearts to know. Nothing calls, nothing chases, only quiet, changing places. Light arise barefoot, soft across the room. Every little shadow gives away its gloom. Light arise barefoot, gentle as hello, turning ordinary moments into something gold. Books remember open hands, wood remembers where we stand. Steam is dancing from a cup, lifting sleepy silence up. Window frames a waking sky, small birds write their names on light. Time forgets to hurry on, home becomes a favorite song. If tomorrow comes too fast, leave a little morning here. Hope is never loud enough, yet it always reappears. Light arise barefoot, staying for a while. Every quiet heartbeat wears an easy smile. Light arise barefoot, everything feels new. Home was always waiting to be found in you. Stay until the sunlight sings. A quiet afternoon leans low, painting circles on the floor. Half-read letters lose their weight, resting by the open door. Glass reflects a softer sky, every color drifting slow. Nothing has to be explained, everything already knows. Stay right here, where the silence learns to breathe. In the hour between curtains, time forgets its name. Every little piece of daylight falls without a sound. In the hour between curtains, nothing fades away. Only gentle moments choose to stay. The wooden table keeps its warmth, shadows stretch like woven thread. A cooling cup beside a book, holding words that stay unsaid. Leaves rehearse a quiet dance, windows borrow autumn light. Even empty chairs belong to the comfort of this sight. Maybe home is not a place, maybe home is how the light remembers every face, and the hour between curtains, peace becomes the air. Every ordinary heartbeat finds somebody there, in the hour between curtains, soft enough to see. Even quiet has a melody. Don't close the afternoon. Evening settles into oak, soft as dust on picture frames. Every footstep leaves behind something no one ever names. Tiny echoes fill the air, woven through the ember glow. Empty spaces lose their edge. This is how a house can grow. Stay a while, nothing's missing. Listen close, the silence listens back. The walls learned our names. One quiet night, holding every laugh. Long after light, the walls learned our names. Steady and slow, keeping little pieces only hearts would know. Candles bend a golden line across the pages left unread. Winter lingers by the glass while warmth keeps dancing overhead. Every chair remembers us, every shelf protects the years. Even time removes its shoes when it finds us resting here. Home is never built with stone. It gathers voice by voice until it learns to breathe. The walls learned our names, soft and true. Every ordinary day became something new. The walls learned our names without a sound. Love is simply what stays around. Leave the lamp on. Raindrops gathered on the pane, drawing circles without names. Linen swayed a little more, welcoming the silver rain. Wooden floors became a song. Every step was soft and slow. Tiny rivers found the light where forgotten daydreams flow. Listen close, even clouds can whisper softly. The rain folded into linen, leaving gentle traces there. Every quiet little heartbeat floated lightly through the air. The rain folded into linen, nothing asked to stay. Still the room kept every moment long after the gray. Ceramic echoes fill the room, steam rose in feathered lines. Books lean closer to the breeze, time untied its careful spine. Window corners caught the sky, every drop became a thread. Peace was stitched in simple ways by the words we never said. Some days bloom beneath the sun, some arrive wrapped inside the kindest rain. The rain folded into linen, soft enough to feel every ordinary second turned a little real. The rain folded into linen, calm from end to start, leaving quiet conversations resting in the heart. The rain never really left. Dust awakes in quiet light, floating where the daylight bends. Gentle footsteps cross the floor, like familiar, faithful friends. Every shelf has kept a smile, every frame has watched the years. Tiny moments gather close, never asking to be heard. Take your time, even silence has a rhythm where dust learns to dance. Morning stays a while, every little ordinary thing wears a softer smile. Where dust learns to dance, nothing feels too far. Hope is made of little lights, exactly as they are. Pages breathe beneath my hand, shadows rest on woven thread. Branches draw across the wall, quiet stories left unsaid. Porcelain remembers warmth, timber carries gentle tones. Every corner holds a song only peaceful hearts have known. No grand beginning, no loud goodbye, just another beautiful reason to arrive. Where dust learns to dance, time forgets to race. Every passing afternoon finds a slower pace. Where dust learns to dance, stay until it's through. Sometimes all the world needs is a quieter view. The room keeps breathing. tracing lines through linen folds. Nothing asked for its embrace, yet every corner seemed to know. Branches tapped a gentle code. Glass replied without a sound. Tiny movements filled the room where peaceful hours gathered round. Slowly now, even stillness starts to sway. The breeze borrowed the curtains just to watch them fly, turning ordinary silence into open sky. The breeze borrowed the curtains, left without a trace. Only calm remained behind inside this little place. Oak released its cedar scent. Paper fluttered lazily. Morning settled on the shelf like a patient melody. Porcelain reflected light. Every shadow drifted free. Nothing needed to be held. Everything was meant to breathe. Some doors open without a sound. Some hearts soften when no one is around. The breeze borrowed the curtains, then it wandered on, leaving quiet conversations long after it was gone. The breeze borrowed the curtains, soft enough to stay. Every room remembers how it moved that day. Open just a little more. Sound painting silver on the street. Paper lanterns softly swayed, welcoming the evening breeze. Every window wore a glow. Every rooftop caught the rain. Tiny puddles held the sky, piece by piece, then whole again. No one called, still the night came closer. Paper lanterns pray for rain, shining even brighter then. Every drop becomes a star, falling through the quiet air. Paper lanterns pray for rain, holding little skies, turning lonely weather into softer light. Footsteps faded down the road. Porsches gathered pools of gold. Steam escaped a waiting cup, slow enough to warm the cold. Branches traced the misty glass. Gentle echoes filled the room. Nothing asked to stay forever. Nothing hurried toward tomorrow. Even storms can learn the language of gentle things. Paper lanterns pray for rain, glowing through the gray. Every fading afternoon finds another way. Paper lanterns pray for rain, calm from end to start, lighting quiet little corners inside every heart. ceiling held the final stars. Long after midnight packed its bags, wallpaper gathered fading blue between the quiet wooden slats. The kettle breathed a silver note. The spoon leaned softly on the rim. Morning waited near the door without announcing where it'd been. Every room knows the hour before the birds. Nobody told the ceiling about the dawn, so little constellations quietly stayed on. Nobody told the ceiling it never seemed to mind keeping one more moment outside of time. The hallway carried sleepy light. Houseplants reached without a sound. An empty chair faced eastern skies. Warmth arrived before it sat down. Curtains caught a fragile breeze. Books forgot they had an end. Nothing wished to leave the room. Nothing needed to pretend. Some mornings never begin. They simply continue from yesterday's peace. Nobody told the ceiling the night had gone. Still every beam of timber kept softly holding on. Nobody told the ceiling. Perhaps that's why the house remembered how to cradle light. The first sparrow never knocked. An old mailbox caught the glow before it reached the porch. Copper slowly climbed its sides, warming every scratch it wore. Maple branches paused above. A bicycle forgot the road. Even shadows crossed the fence with nowhere else to go. No one noticed. Evening always arrives this way. The mailbox collected sunset first, keeping colors no hands could hold. Little pieces of fading light rested where the letters slept. The mailbox collected sunset first, patient as the sky. Some things never ask for time, they simply learn to shine. Curtains floated with the breeze. Window panes became a lake. Tiny echoes from the hall followed every wooden step. The kettle offered quiet steam. Porcelain welcomed amber tea. Nothing hurried toward the night. Nothing asked what came to be. A house grows older, one sunset at a time. collected sunset first. Long before the stars appeared, every ordinary evening left a souvenir. The mailbox collected sunset first, standing by the gate, still believing light arrives a little late. Tomorrow we'll find it again. The old clock paused above the shelf, forgetting where the hours went. Sunlight lingered on the wall, as though the day was never spent. A teapot hummed beneath its breath, the doorway welcomed drifting air. Wooden shadows crossed the room without deciding when or where. No one hurried, even time sat down to rest. The clock misplaced the afternoon, somewhere between the light. Golden minutes gathered softly, hidden just from sight. The clock misplaced the afternoon, no one searched at all. Every quiet corner kept enough for all. Books lean gently toward the glow. Houseplants listen to the breeze. Porcelain reflected clouds floating through the window trees. Paper lanterns warmed the oak. Dust became a ribbon stream. Nothing counted passing hours, nothing interrupted peace. Perhaps the day was never lost. Perhaps it simply stayed a little longer. The clock misplaced the afternoon, still the room felt whole. Every beam of fading amber found another home. The clock misplaced the afternoon without a single sound. Even time looked comfortable when no one looked around. The hands never apologized. A thin gold circle touched the rim, then settled underneath the steam. Pear slices waited on a plate. The tiles reflected bits of green. A cupboard held its cedar breath. One napkin slipped beside the chair. Beyond the screen, a bicycle left two small bells inside the air. Nothing announced the passing hour. The table simply kept it warm. Thursday hid inside the teacup, curled beneath the painted blue, saving one small piece of daylight no calendar ever knew. Thursday hid inside the teacup while the shadows crossed the wall. Some afternoons become much larger by remaining very small. A wooden spoon faced upside down. The faucet counted silver beads. A folded letter cooled nearby, still carrying its paper breeze. The garden leaned against the glass. A green moth rested near the screen. No footsteps entered from the hall, yet every object changed its scene. The week kept moving past the gate. One quiet hour refused the day. Thursday hid inside the teacup, underneath the porcelain sky, keeping what the room had noticed while the clocks were walking by. Thursday hid inside the teacup until evening changed the view. Then the final thread of sunlight left the handle painted blue. The cup stayed after Thursday. One window faced an empty lane, waiting where the daylight fell. A chair of oak stood quietly, with stories no one had to tell. Blue porcelain cooled in peace, while time leaned against the frame. Every breeze untied the room without remembering a name. Nothing hurried, even light chose to linger. The window kept a seat for April, long before the blossoms came, saving little beams of morning, never asking for a name. The window kept a seat for April, just beside the quiet sky. Every season found its welcome, simply passing by. The hallway carried cedar air, soft reflections crossed the floor. A woven basket caught the sun, resting near the open door. Curtains learned a slower dance, houseplants turned a brighter green. Even silence stretched itself into places left unseen. Some arrivals make no sound, they bloom inside a room. The window kept a seat for April, even through the winter rain, holding one forgotten promise until spring returned again. The window kept a seat for April, nothing asked for more. Morning always found the house exactly where before. The chair never moved. Moonlight wandered through the hall, touching every ivory line. One by one the quiet keys borrowed little drops of white. The wooden floor received the glow. A record turned without a word. Even shadows paused to hear what the empty room had heard. No applause, only echoes, learning where to rest. Moonlight counted the piano keys, one, then two, then three, leaving tiny silver footsteps where no eyes could see. Moonlight counted the piano keys, never missing one. Every note became a window, waiting for the sun. A paper lamp released its gold. The bookshelf softened every edge. Porcelain reflected stars, floating in a silent breath outside. Branches drew slow lines inside. Nothing asked for more. Night arranged the little things gently across the floor. Some melodies arrive before the hands. Moonlight counted the piano keys until dawn replied. Every quiet corner open from inside. Moonlight counted the piano keys, then it slipped away, leaving one bright melody the daylight couldn't play. One key still remembered. Oak steps gathered, fading sound long after the shoes were gone. Evening settled on each rail like a well-worn woolen shawl. Every creak became a page, every landing held its breath. Quiet climbed from floor to floor, never asking what was left. Nothing echoed quite the same. The house learned every name. The staircase remembered softer footsteps. Long after the hallway slept, keeping little waves of laughter hidden where the silence kept. The staircase remembered softer footsteps, patient through the years. Some homes measure time in echoes, nodding gears. A woven rug embraced the light, porcelain rested by the wall. Cedar carried evening tea, the paper lamp grew small. Outside, branches crossed the glass. Inside, warmth refused to fade. Every corner held its place exactly as the daylight The staircase remembered softer footsteps, even after night, holding every quiet welcome past the reach of light. The staircase remembered softer footsteps, steady as before. Every journey home began upon that floor. One step, still listened. A brass key found the waiting lock before the evening found the door. One small chime of quiet metal settled gently through the floor. Coats remained beside the wall, canvas shoes faced toward the hall. Nothing hurried into place, nothing hurried after all. One small sound, open more than any door. The key arrived before anyone, ringing through the wooden air. Every room stood just a little closer than a moment there. The key arrived before anyone, tiny as a tune. Home had already opened long before the room. The scarf relaxed upon its hook, a basket gathered autumn pears. Porcelain cooled beside the sink, cedar drifted through the stairs. Even coats remembered rain, without a single drop to keep. Every ordinary object folded daylight into sleep. Some arrivals were no footsteps, only echoes made of brass. The key arrived before anyone, soft against the night, turning simple little moments into welcome light. The key arrived before anyone, then the silence smiled. Every home begins with one familiar sound. The lock answered first. A quiet chime above the porch swayed before the branches knew. One clear note crossed cedar air, wearing shades of amber blue. Stone steps gathered cooling air, a woven mat held scattered leaves. The garden slowly changed its voice without disturbing anything. No one noticed when the daylight changed its shoes. The wind chime heard evening first, long before the sky grew gold. Tiny circles made of sound wrapped around the growing cold. The wind chime heard evening first, soft enough to stay. Every note became a clay vase held drying stems. The hallway carried cedar scent. One old sweater crossed a chair, exactly where the morning went. The kettle settled into steam. The woven basket faced the wall. Even ordinary hours learned to move without a clock. Some songs begin before the music. The air already knows. The wind chime heard evening first, calling nothing by its name. Still the house replied in whispers, always just the same. The wind chime heard evening first, then the stars appeared. Every quiet little sound found someone to hear. One last note stayed behind. A wool scarf rested on the peg, holding traces of the cold. Threads of cedar, tea, and pine settled softly in each fold. Morning wandered through the room, finding nowhere else to stay. The empty hook beside the wall saved a little place for May. Every season leaves a thread behind. Before the wool scarf forgot winter, it carried one more gentle breeze, wrapped around the quiet hallway, moving like the maple trees. Before the wool scarf forgot winter, spring was at the door. Nothing had to say goodbye to become something more. A woven basket held fresh bread. Stoneware cups embraced the steam. The old coat smiled without a sound, lighter than it used to seem. Fern leaves reached the morning air. A linen runner crossed the floor. Simple hours stitched themselves into everything once more. Some seasons never leave. They simply change their clothes. Before the wool scarf forgot winter, every thread became the light, keeping one familiar comfort through the softly growing bright. Before the wool scarf forgot winter, one last breeze passed through. The hook stayed still, but every room already knew. The scarf felt lighter. An old wicker basket smiled, cradling apples brushed with gold. Cinnamon and cedar drifted through the calm they seemed to hold. A linen cloth relaxed in folds, the table welcomed afternoon. Nothing hurried toward the day, nothing hurried from the room. Simple things always know when enough is enough. A basket full of quiet apples, keeping autumn on the shelf. Every little shade of amber looked at no one but itself. A basket full of quiet apples, resting without pride, turning every ordinary meal into something bright. Stoneware bowls embraced the light, a wooden spoon leaned by the bread. The kettle hummed a gentle line, while tiny leaves outside were led. Fresh rosemary filled the air, a cotton towel slowly swayed. Even silence found a place beside the tea that someone made. Harvest never shouts, it arrives in little things. A basket full of quiet apples, sharing more than it could keep. Every peaceful afternoon fell together deep by deep. A basket full of quiet apples, nothing asked to stay. Still the warmth remained behind long after the day. One apple got the last smile. The doorknob cooled beneath the air, brass as quiet as old tea. One small turn released the room into a softer melody. The welcome mat relaxed its weave, a pair of boots forgot the mud. Outside the dripping maple leaves slowly quieted their blood. Without a word, the doorway changed the day. The doorknob knew the rain had ended before the clouds drifted apart, turning with a gentle promise, opening an ordinary heart. The doorknob knew the rain had ended, warm beneath the hand. Every little coming home began where silence stands. Coat sleeve brushed the cedar wall, fresh thyme scented evening air. Stoneware waited on the shelf as though the meal was already there. The woven runner held soft steps, a wooden bowl embraced fresh pears. Nothing asked the hour to stay, nothing hurried anywhere. Some doors opened twice, once with hands, once with peace. The doorknob knew the rain had ended long before the sky turned blue. Every room became a harbor for the quiet passing through. The doorknob knew the rain had ended, then the house grew still. Home was never built by walls, but by moments. beside the wall, waited without asking why. Morning wandered through the room, carrying the open sky. Then a handful of wildflowers found their place with quiet grace. Nothing sought to fill the silence. Silence simply changed its shape. Little moments always bloom without a sound. When the empty vase chose wildflowers, every color learned to rest. Simple stems and quiet breathing made an ordinary day its best. When the empty vase chose wildflowers, nothing needed more. Even gentle afternoon bloomed across the floor. Linen curtains moved with ease. A cedar table caught the light. Stoneware cups released warm tea, welcoming the early night. A woven chair embraced the calm. Fresh herbs scented every breeze. The smallest things became enough, growing softly by degrees. Homes don't bloom all at once. They blossom one small room at a time. When the empty vase chose wildflowers, every season found its place. Quiet gathered like a melody, leaving kindness in the space. When the empty vase chose